couple of things that seem to be missed out on the Afghan refugee debate. And I'm guessing it's because most guys have spent most of their time sitting in comfortable studios, so don't really have a clue what they're talking about. When we hear people advocating for 4.5 million refugees to be taken in to the UK, they've sort of bought into this idea, oh, the poor Afghan people. I just want to make a couple of points from my personal observation and time spent with military men who've served in Afghanistan. There is a thing on Thursdays called Man Love Thursdays, and military personnel are required to turn away and look away. It's when young boys are brought in to entertain members of the Afghan military on a Thursday evening. It happens in police stations as well. These are the people who we are then looking at bringing into the UK. This happens to young boys as young as 12 or possibly younger. Anybody in the military who's served or has deployed into Afghanistan will know precisely what I'm talking about, and it's a subject that's not allowed to be acknowledged because our military were told to look away. The second thing I want to talk about, having spent time moving with migrants, living in migrant camps, having actually witnessed how this works firsthand, is that you may say, Priti Patel, we're going to welcome 20,000 girls and women. Have a look at those images of the men fleeing or trying to get onto the aircraft, or the aircraft and who it was actually filled with, because it isn't women and children that get put forward. It's not the Titanic. This is not gentlemen who stand back and want the best for their women. Women and children are at the very back of the line. And if you go to any migrant camp, spend time at the jungle as I did, you find out it's not the women and children that are going to make it anywhere near the front of any line for anything, because the most vicious, the most aggressive, the strongest, the most able to throw someone else overboard so that they get the seat, they're the ones who will make it through. So just before you studio boys go sounding off about what you think, maybe spend some time on the road, maybe spend some time on deployment, maybe go sleep in a migrant camp and understand how the world actually works, rather than some illusion of a beautiful idea of saving people that you have in your tiny minds.